Welcome back to Three Bitches Reviewing. We're your hosts. I'm Kelcie, and I've seen Doctor Who a million bajillion times.
I'm Bree, and I've never seen it.
I'm Brady, and I've seen it twice-ish.
And today's a doozy.
I just need everybody to know, once I finish these 2 episodes, after I finished crying, I texted this fucking bitch, and I said, "You're a fucking bitch." Oh my God. Why would you make me watch that?
I warned you.
Why did you have me watch these last couple of seasons and love them, and then you do that to me?
I know.
Yeah, we asked them to because we liked it so much.
Yeah. I personally called Stephen Moffat up and said,
It's like, why would you?
I want you to break Bree.
And you did. But I loved it. I was like, bro, that's so funny.
So today we watched Series 7, Episodes 4 and 5, The Power of Three, and The Angels Take Manhattan. All right, starting with The Power of Three. It was directed by Douglas McKinnon, written by Chris Chibnall. Okay.
Which is surprising.
Surprising. He did good on this one.
Mm-hmm.
It premiered September 22nd, 2012. Amy and Rory begin to wonder whether they should choose between normal life and doctor life. Many black cubes appear around the world, and the doctor stays with the pawns to investigate, but the cubes are inactive, and the doctor leaves the unit in charge. A year goes by, and the cubes suddenly begin activating random features before stopping the hearts of 1/3 of humanity. The doctor eventually tracks the cubes to the Chakri, who plan to eliminate humanity before they can colonize in space, believing them to be an infestation. The doctor reverses the electric pulse used to stop people's hearts and destroys the Chakri ship. At Brian's urging, the doctor takes Amy and Roy back as full-time companions. So I'm just going to start off by saying the plot of this episode didn't do it for me. It kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But
I enjoyed this episode. I said the cubes. Okay.
Could be
and then
anything.
The thing that played out. Okay. But like everything else
was so good.
Like I love seeing the doctor like having to stay with them and like be in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was so funny, so good.
Yeah.
Seeing Amy and Rory have their own lives. And then seeing Arthur again. Like Arthur? Brian, sorry, it's because Rory is named Arthur. Like actually.
Yeah, Arthur Darvill, and also
his middle name's Arthur.
Also the actor who plays Brian played Arthur Weasley.
You see, that's all the Arthurs around. But then seeing him there, he's always watching and like being part. Like the doctor asked me to, so I'm doing what the doctor asked. And like he's like, I just loved everything.
Yeah,
mine's cute.
All the characters.
Yes.
All the relationships.
Yes.
We also met an extremely important character in this episode, Kate Lethbridge. So she is, or Kate Stewart, sorry. She is
the daughter of the guy.
Yeah, in that episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
He died.
Yes. So that's his daughter. So she's now head of unit. And
I
like her
her
again.
I like how she said like, I turned unit, or like I was kind of focused unit on more on science or more on whatever, something like that. And I was like, I love that. It's like military. It's like more of a science thing now or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, I love her.
Yeah.
So genuine.
Mm-hmm. Love her. What do you think of Kate?
Yeah, I love her a lot. Yeah. I'm really glad that we're starting to build more of an ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like unit is now in better hands. We can actually now kind of bring unit into the story more and not see them as enemies. Kind of see them as like support for the doctor rather than they're working towards the same thing but butting heads.
Yeah. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Is unit kind of the doctor's only anchor right now to the current time? Because he has Amy and Rory, and we know they're not going to be here much longer.
Next episode.
So this kind of feels like giving the doctor something so that they can drop out everything else that he had, in a way. Like he now has one more tie to the current day.
Yeah.
I see that.
I mean, he's technically always had ties to unit.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's as important to him as like when Kate's father was in the show in classic. Unit was much more of a thing. So I think we're still not quite attached to Unit quite yet, but I mean,
we're laying that foundation
it down. But I wouldn't say that that's a tie for the Doctor quite yet. But we'll get to that next episode. However, this was written by Chris Chibnall,
which is so surprising.
And we have not liked Chris Chibnall's writing in the past.
No.
He wrote the 2-parter of the Silurians, where Rory was killed last season. He wrote, I believe, Fear Her, right?
Yeah.
Right. He wrote Dinosaurs in Space, which was like fine.
Yeah.
But and then we know that he takes over.
Not right, Fear Her.
Oh, he didn't.
No, that was Matthew Graham.
Oh, right, Matthew Graham.
Sorry, There's another episode.
There was another one that we didn't like. Yeah.
Was it the kids' scary toys in the closet and the whole adopted alien thingy?
Remember. But he wrote ones that we didn't really enjoy.
Yeah. And like this one, plot-wise, like I like, but also like didn't really care about. So that wasn't like, that tracks for him. But like the way he wrote the characters and like the cute, like seeing the Doctor having to just live a normal life in a way and dealing with the I need to be going, but we have a life here. Like everything else was so good. So I'm like, props to him.
Yeah, I felt like this story was more Amy and Rory focused, like point of view rather than the Doctor.
Yeah.
Which, again, we've kind of been missing this season so far. Like, and even last season, we were kind of bordering on, okay, is this Amy's story still, or is this the Doctor's story? Because it's the Doctor's death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when we first met Amy, it did feel like her story. We were getting back on track of this is the companion story. But then we kind of fell out of it again.
Yeah.
And then this episode, I felt like kind of brought back the perspective of this is Amy and Rory's life that the Doctor has disrupted.
Right.
It's not them disrupting the Doctor's life.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Like, it's cool seeing, like, oh, I'm going to come visit my companions and do our companion thing. But then it's, oh, like, I'm kind of a companion to their life this time.
Yes.
And I'm not vibing.
And especially with the 11th Doctor, who has not had ties to Earth through his companions. Because we had Rose, who had ties to her mom and Mickey. We had Martha, who she had ties to her family.
Yeah.
You had Donna, who had her grandfather. And now Amy and Rory, when we first met Amy, she had no one other than Rory.
Yeah.
She had no parents. She had no close family. She didn't really have any friends. She was running away from Rory at that point. And then when Rory was with them, it was like, okay, well, now we have
you guys are already
no reason to stay because we just have each other.
Yeah.
So the Doctor had no reason through the companions to go back to Earth ever.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was a missing piece in this that like we normally have in the equation. So I think it was nice to see that again because like kind of slow down, get back to Earth and have humanity a little bit.
And I like how they showed Amy and Rory's life as like we enjoy our lives. Like we have developments. Rory's gonna be like a full-time nurse. Amy, she's getting into journalism, and like you can see like their lives are still as enriched as it was like traveling the Doctor. And then also seeing them travel the Doctor and see like it's like too much now. Like it's over the top. Like okay, like we enjoy traveling with you, but like in like a calm, cool way now. Like, you can tell that they're like settling down.
Yeah, it's like the adrenaline rush here and there is fun.
Yeah.
But then it's like when it's the day to day, it's kind of nice to just
live life. Yeah.
And like have other people in their lives, have community. Because at that point, all they had was each other, the three of them.
Yeah.
Which I think was even more solidified in this, like the whole power of three cubed, you know?
It was cheesy, that was cute.
Yeah. But also, when I thought of this episode, there's a book that I read recently called The Measure. Oh. And in that book, I thought of this episode because that book is about like the whole plot of it is these boxes come to every single person on Earth above 18 with a string in it. And it made me think of this episode because all these boxes,
little boxes
on Earth just randomly appeared. So I just think of that, which I think is fun.
Yeah.
But the plot. I mean, what'd you think of the plot?
I thought it was fun. I mean, it was more a vehicle for the relationships.
Yeah.
For sure. but I like it when they do that. So I'm
Yeah.
really not opposed to there being like a kind of throwaway villain. Kind of felt like the Van Gogh episode a bit, where it's really not about the monster.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was fun. I liked that it was a mystery and that it wasn't so high tense the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. Do you think that Doctor Who, A, being technically a kid show, and B, of course, being sci-fi, do you think that the writers feel like they cannot ever stray from individual episodes not having some sort of alien or like thing they're fighting against within the episode? Like, do you think that we'll ever have an episode where it can just focus on the relationships and they don't need to be fighting like an alien in it?
They absolutely can. I feel like that'd be fun to do, but I feel like everybody has an expectation of there being something sci-fi-ish or something that we don't understand.
I think, like they would need, I think the main thing of like, we have to still stay on brand with the whole, we go somewhere or, something happens and we gotta, solve this thing or whatever. But I think it would be really fun to see them on like one of their random adventures we don't see, where they're just like, just enjoying time in the past and nothing like happens. Like they're just there enjoying past and it's just that. But I don't think they'll ever actually like in the main series do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be fun though. I'd like it.
Yeah, I think it could be an interesting change of pace to just have
like just every once in a while in the series, just so it's not like monster, or like the world's gonna explode, and like just have one time where it's like, oh, okay, that was a big thing, wrong. But like let's just have a calm day. Let's do this. Let's develop our relationships, and then go back into something big, or like just to have that like pace.
And I think it'd be nice to have the Doctor be the most out there character in the episode, whereas like usually there's a monster or something that's completely new to us, so we're like trying to figure that out. But it'd be cool if it was like a normal setting where it's the Doctor. That's why I like the Craig episode so much, because that feels very much like we're just dropping the Doctor in, and that's fun. I wish they did that for a whole episode. It'd be fun.
Like maybe the Doctor is the alien in the episode.
Exactly.
And he's just like accidentally causing
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, also with Chris Chibnall, he has only wrote a handful up till now. Series 3, he wrote 42.
Hate that episode.
That one was fun to me.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Series 5, he wrote The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood.
Hate that. That's the Solarian.
Oh, okay, yeah. Didn't like those.
Also love that one. Then he wrote Dinosaurs on a Spaceship and The Power of Three. So far.
Oh, really?
That's it.
He also wrote a lot of Torchwood. Or he like worked on Torchwood. I think he was like technically the showrunner of Torchwood. Or what, I don't know the exact verbiage for that, but
interesting.
Oh yeah, he wrote a lot on, how many seasons of Torchwood are there?
I don't remember.
He wrote 4 episodes of Series 1 and Series 2 of Torchwood though.
Yeah. Tracks.
Yeah, while there's not a lot to say about this episode, it's just like, I just really enjoyed it. Like, I was just having fun. I was laughing. Like, it was just fun to see the Doctor like that. Amy and Rory kind of seeing their development, like, it's time for us to choose and settle down and da-da-da-da. Seeing Brian, like, it was just vibes. And it was fun.
Yeah. We did have a moment between the Doctor and Brian where Brian kind of asked, like, well, what happened to your other companions? You know, with the people who traveled with you. And the Doctor kind of gives this little like, well, some left me. Some I left behind. And yes, some died.
Who died? Do we know anyone?
Yeah, so it refers to some of his classic companions. Sarah Kingdom. Oh, spoilers, I guess, for classic. Sarah Kingdom, Katarina, and Adric. I've heard the name Adric before. So I think that's like a more beloved classic companion. The other ones I haven't heard their names before, but Adric I've heard. But yeah. Oh, and then we have the fish sticks and custard reference as well.
Oh,
that was sweet. He also brought up a new alien for not for classic Who, but for main Who called Zygons, which you'll meet in the future.
What about that? He like brought it. Like, what do you mean?
They said that they ran into a Zygon spaceship.
Oh, the thingy that was dropping the boxes. They did.
No, when they like went to go do a little quick travel.
Oh, and it was like we were 7 weeks and they came back. No,
Yeah. So they were in Classic Who, but you'll meet them in the future. I'm not going to tell you anything about them because you'll learn about them.
Okay.
But we have some aliens coming up. But yeah, and then he also made a reference to K9 about, oh well, I had a metal dog who could levitate.
Yeah.
So like a little bit of a nostalgic episode in that sense. A lot of good references. Some kind of heartbreaking, heart-wrenching building up to the next episode. When you watched this episode, did you feel a sense of security? Being like, oh, okay, we're not getting rid of them quite yet. No, you kind of had that foreboding. Like
I knew. I was like, no. Because like they were laying too much on them, like their normal lives. And like, we gotta choose. And, like, we're having fun, but also like we're kind of done with it. And then you have Brian like, no, go out there and da-da-da. But it's like, no, because I already know it's going to be like, we already laid all this out. If we had just continued, we would have been fine. But that last little push, you took, you went too far, and I looked at you. So now I knew. So I was like, no,
that's it.
These basketball episodes, you've been ramping up to them coming out of the show. And the way they went, you're a bitch. What would I rate this?
What would you rate this episode?
Bro, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it like an 8.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just the vibes are so good.
Yeah, I'd probably say an 8 as well. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably give it an 8 as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Because it's just a nice, fun.
Yeah. It was fun. Yeah.
Okay, and then we get into the real one here. We have The Angels Take Manhattan, episode 5, directed by Nick Huron, written by Stephen Moffat, premiered September 29th, 2012. The Doctor takes Amy and Rory to Central Park. While the Doctor is reading Amy a novel about Melody Malone, Rory is taken by a weeping angel on his way back from getting coffee. In 1938 New York City, Rory meets River Song, the author of the novel. The Doctor and Amy use the novel to break their way into 1938 and find Rory, while he and River investigate the Angels' takeover of Manhattan. At the Winter Q, how do they say it? It's not Quay. That's not how they said it in the show. It was something weird. K? I don't freaking know. The hotel. They find an aged Rory on his deathbed. The Angels created the hotel in order to keep their victims and maintain a constant source of potential energy. To escape his fate, Rory and Amy jump off the top of the building to their deaths, creating a paradox. Waking up in a graveyard with the TARDIS, Rory is transported by a surviving angel. As the Doctor begs Amy to come back into the TARDIS, she bids him a tearful farewell and allows the angel to send her back to Rory. Later, the devastated Doctor reads an afterword by Amy in the novel, telling him all is well, and requesting he visit young Amelia Pond as she waits for him. There's so much in this episode.
Before we get into the nitty-gritty,
yeah,
I should go to the end real quick, just for you to explain this to me.
Okay.
There was 2. There was something about her as well. Hopefully it'll come to me. But for Amy to be like, okay, go back to Amelia and tell her story of her life. Why? Is that to so that happens? So I'm confused. Because you're not allowed to go back in your same timeline.
Right. I think it's more of visit her while she's sleeping and tell her while she's sleeping so she dreams of these things.
No, because she's sitting there waiting and then she hears the thingy, I think.
I know.
I'm just confused.
I don't really know. I don't think it was supposed to be literal, in my opinion. I think it's kind of up to the viewer, maybe. I think it's more like give her hope. So like give her little clues. That's how I took it.
Because I'm also thinking like he did say, if you read what you happen your life, like it happens, like it's fixed. So is she trying to say like tell her entire life basically? So it's like that's fixed.
That's
so that happens.
Maybe. Honestly, I think it's kind of like open to interpretation.
I don't like that. I don't want open to interpretation because you can't go back in your own timeline. So what do you mean what's going on? Then does that mean she's known her entire life that all of this was going to happen? Because when we seen Amy, she didn't know everything was going to happen.
Well, time can be rewritten.
Time can be rewritten. Okay, just need to clarify that.
Oh, I don't. That
Sorry. I don't want to get into this.
So
let's get into it.
Okay, I don't even know where to start.
Okay, I do love. He's reading the book. Wowza! Shoot, I like for the cover, and it's literally River. He loves her, bro.
Yeah,
he loves her.
Do you ship him and River more than 10 in Rose?
Yes,
I don't.
But that's just because, like, bro, I didn't know. Like, I have to like rewatch it.
Yeah,
I know for sure.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean,
but right now I'm loving that.
Yeah.
And then,
how'd you like Amy's little glasses?
She's so cute. Like I'm like, oh
and I love Amy Rory. Like, do I have lines around my eyes? No, you didn't look. Well, I saw them. I didn't see them before. I definitely did not. I specifically didn't see them before.
I love them.
And she's like, come over here.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, Kai, come on.
You literally humiliate me when you do that.
I just love that. It's like mom and dad for real.
Literally.
That's like kind of weird though. It's like the doctor's like low-key their son, but also their son-in-law, but also their best friend.
But also their dad.
Like, their dad, yeah. It's weirdest
family.
Thing. It's family. It's family. There's no defining it.
How'd you guys feel about the Statue of Liberty?
Brady hated it.
Because like I was like, wait, we kind of skipped that whole like that guy came back and he's seen himself and then Statue of Liberty.
I was like, that has eyes on it 24/7. No one's not looking at that. You know how many pictures of that are out there?
Yep. And it's like I love that you're like they're every statue, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Just not that one. That big ass fucking angel. And you're telling me like did not like that at all either. I was like, all right, you're doing too much.
Yeah. You know what? It didn't bug me that much. I just kind of went with it. I wasn't thinking too hard on it.
Yeah.
That was my biggest gripe, was just...
I thought it was kind of sick, though, like, for it to be this big old, like... I like a big old face.
It's super cool, but...
Yeah.
Like, how could it really
practical?
Because, like, how could it have gotten to that building without it, like, crushing things and being very agile? You know what I mean?
Look, the angels, they're something else.
No.
It only gets people on the roof.
What about the babies?
And wait.
What about the baby ones?
Oh, the cupids. Those are the scariest ones.
That was scary as fuck. I don't think I like the giggling. I won't lie. But I love the I was like, bro, that's so funny. I'm so scary.
I'd like some weeping angel ASMR, please.
No. No, this is good though.
I loved, the angels are such a classic alien.
Yeah.
I love them. I think they're the scariest aliens that we've had on this show. I think that they're the most interesting, super unique. Every episode that they're in are fucking bangers. This one included. Yeah. Okay, so there's a couple moments here that I want to talk about though. So we have the doctor ripping out the last page. Yeah. He doesn't like endings.
And that's when I knew this was the ending.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and then later when we see her, she's like, he doesn't like endings. Don't show me age. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sick of it.
Okay, so here I have a thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. That moment where River breaks her own wrist, doesn't tell the doctor. The doctor's like, oh, you're amazing, you did it. And she's obviously hiding it, like girls holding her hand out.
No,
whatever.
That was obvious.
And the doctor gets mad. That was a little scary. Like, it's those little things that Matt Smith does so well. But like, if I was Amy, excuse you, don't act that way about my daughter.
Yep.
Excuse you?
Mm-hmm.
That's abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Psychological abuse, but whatever.
But the implication of her not being able to get out without breaking her wrist.
And then she runs out. Amy follows her. And this conversation here is so specific and so intriguing to where I question everything that Amy said in her afterward. Because River tells Amy he doesn't like endings, okay? Don't let him see the damage. He doesn't like aging. He doesn't want to know when things go wrong. Like, keep the doctor happy, essentially. Don't show him the damage. Now, when Amy writes this afterward for the doctor, she's like, just know Rory and I are so very happy. We lived a long life. You know, we're good. How true is that?
Why would you say that right now? Why would you say that?
Like, you know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean. Why would you put that in my brain?
Mm-hmm. I have seen people like have what is it called? Their own canon or whatever of maybe Amy didn't go back to the same time as Rory. Because again, it wasn't set in stone, right? And that maybe she didn't go back. And that, again, she lied to the doctor. However, that is debunked by canon Doctor Who, which I will show you in just a minute. There is a deleted scene.
Hold on. She went back and she was with him.
She was with him. Yes.
Because I was like, damn, you're right. Because also I was thinking at that same moment, I'm like, how do you know you're going to be taken back to the same time period? And then you're saying like, if time can't be rewritten, the one time he saw Amy was when she was like right there and he was like dying. So I'm like, oh my God, that really could be real.
Yeah.
Thank God it's not. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a deleted scene where Brian, Rory's dad,
say, how does he ever like?
he gets a letter from Rory delivered by their adopted son. And they actually did a little storyboard of it, and they got Arthur Darvill to narrate it. And it's available to the public, and we will watch it. Can you pull that up, Brady?
Yeah.
And this is where I didn't want you to look up Pond Life. Because I was worried that this would pop up. Because I thought that this was called Pond Life.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I didn't want you to look it up yourself and see this and get spoiled.
Okay.
What's the dad's name?
Brian.
What's the last name again?
Williams.
Did what year? 1940s? That's when they went back?
I don't even think that it really said. Unless like they went back in time to where they were before, which was 1938.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's that.
It was like that same time. Okay.
I want to say that.
That makes sense.
Because
that was like that was where the angel was connected to.
Yeah.
And
then they were already in their like 20s, 30s. So if they had a kid then, how old would he be? I don't know. We'll see.
But,
oh my God.
Yeah. I thought that was important that we watched on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
So it is canon that they did make it. They did have a long life. And they did adopt.
Good.
Which we talked about.
Yeah.
So they were able to have a child and raise them. And he gets to meet his granddad.
I just know if I had watched that after I finished that episode, I would be fucking done.
I know.
Done. Something like, wow, he really grew up with Amy and Rory.
Yeah.
And now he gets to see his granddad finally and get to like live his life with him. And this whole like.
Now I have a very serious question. Anthony Pond or Anthony Williams?
Didn't they say Williams? Anthony Brian Williams?
Oh, yeah. But like, for real.
I think it would have been hyphenated. I still think to this day that Rory would have hyphenated at least.
Oh, yeah. I think he totally would have taken her name.
Yeah. Or taken her name. Something.
Yeah.
When they show the thing, Rory Williams. Okay.
Yeah.
I think he would have hyphenated.
But they're the Ponds.
Yeah.
And I think the afterword said written by Amy Williams.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, let's be honest.
Let's be real. They would have hyphenated or taken Pond.
Yeah. So what do you rate the little mini thing? So
I'm glad that was confirmed.
yes.
That we saw that she adopted. In my head, he went on to like be a doctor or be a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
She went to be a journalist or an author even. And they had their life and they had their son.
Mm-hmm. Well, Amy had lots of stories to share.
It's like whole time. Like how recent did they die? Because then they would have been alive. So he went and seen them. I know he couldn't, but like Brian could have seen his kid again.
Yeah.
But not really. That was good.
Mm-hmm. But like, do you think that River giving that little speech to Amy affected the way that Amy wrote her afterward? That many years later, you know? Do you think Amy kept that with her?
I think she would have, but I think at the end of the day, she would have told him the truth.
Mm-hmm. Because like, that scene is just so specific to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, how do you think that's going to come into play? Do you think with River's story?
I'm not even ready for River story, for real. Because, like, don't let him see the damage that he's caused, that he's done, that happened because you traveled with him.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense for her to have lied in the afterword. But I don't know. I feel like because they're so close that she's like, we don't lie to each other anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I'm glad it's confirmed.
Yeah. And then the moment between Rory and Amy on the rooftop where Rory's about to sacrifice himself.
I need your help.
Mm-hmm.
I would do anything for you.
Like, to save you, I could do anything.
And then when she started getting up, boom, I was crying. I was literally about to start crying again.
And then the doctor and River coming up, and the doctor's like, what? Like the emotion in his voice, like he's about to lose the two most important people in his entire life. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's called marriage. And the song.
And then they jump, right? And you see them. Right? And then you come back and then you see that the thing is coming down, like, so they just died. They just died. They hit the ground, they died.
Do you want to hear something even more sad? Rory popped up first, and then Amy. So that means that Rory died first. So he probably, like, protected her from his body. So he hit first, and then her. That one gets me.
You're
I love that it's all my fault.
Because, bro, why did you put this on me?
Because I needed you to
like, let's watch Doctor
this.
Who together. Let's talk about the episodes.
Yeah.
Let's prepare. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I don't care. And then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was sobbing.
Yeah.
Sobbing bad.
She's like, I have a headache.
Literally, I had a headache. I was like, yeah, she's actually the fucking biggest bitch on the fucking planet. Like, why would she do this to me? So that was good. But did we skip over the part where he used his regeneration?
Oh, yeah, to
heal her?
And River's like, no, what are you doing? You're stupid.
Mind you, I know it's because, like, part of that is because I'm already going to be losing Rory. It's like, it's written in time. And then Amy's last farewell, like, he read that. And he's like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking lose them both.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I can't lose another. So, like, let me heal you. But also, like, let me heal you.
Well, look, she fucking deserves it because she gave up all her regeneration energy for him.
Yep.
So,
I
the
feel
least
that
he
was
could
definitely
do.
like a confirmed, like, I love you.
Yeah. Oh, no, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
your regeneration healer.
I also love last checks.
Yeah.
I'm like, when do you do last checks?
I love this episode so much. I hate it.
Okay, and then can we get to the very end, or do we need? I mean, I feel like I'm skipping over so many things, but like,
I know.
we could talk endlessly.
I know.
About this episode.
Okay, the very end where she leaves it. Very end.
Yeah, when they're like, they just popped up from the grave.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Are we ready?
Because I have a question. Oh, I have a question about that. Okay, go.
Okay. So they pop up. Everyone's happy. They're like, oh my God, I could have lost you both. Okay. Rory, oh, this headstone, that's so weird. It has
so close.
my name on it. Amy, like, what? Rory, what? Come on, let's go. Turn. The last thing Rory sees is Amy. Amy eyes on the angel. Doctor. We just lost Rory. We can't go back. I'm so sorry, Amy, but like, please come along, pond. Come on, you and I, let's just go. Amy, she's made her choice. No, like, there's a chance, right? And the doctor's like, no, we don't know. River. Yes, mother. Yes.
Go. Yes.
And there's a specific line in this where Amy's like the doctor says something about like, well, like, hold on. Brady has it playing. Let me. There's just a very specific line. The doctor says, we're creating a fixed point. I'll never be able to see you again. And Amy says, it's okay. We'll be fine. I'll be with him. That's not what the doctor meant. The doctor won't be fine.
Wait, what?
So the doctor says,
I won't be able to see you again.
Yeah, I'll never be able to see you again. And Amy says, well, I'll be fine. We'll be fine. But the doctor won't be fine. But she's not thinking of him right now.
Yeah, she's like, he's just worried that he won't see me. But like, we're going to be fine. Like, you don't need to save us.
Yeah, but the doctor...
Like, no, I won't be able to see you again. I need you.
Yes. And River knows this. That's why River has to be the strong one here, which can we talk about that?
That's what I'm confused on. Because did this happen already? Because like for her timeline...
No, this has not happened for River.
But she seemed like yeah, go, yes, because this is right, because I know you do end up with him because I've lived this already. That's what that was giving. Because she didn't seem like, holy fuck, like my parents, like this is the last time I'm gonna see him, like they're gone. Like it wasn't.
Maybe she knew about it but hadn't lived the experience yet.
How would you know about it?
But I don't know. Interacting with the doctor later on.
And like
from
learning
earlier in her time stream.
From my understanding, she did not know that this was going to happen. However, I mean, River already kind of has this sort of weird relationship and bouncing around, but we know that this isn't. I'm confused.
Yeah,
a little bit because River. I don't think it's the last time River sees them, but also like the doctor says, like, oh well, you just lost your parents. But River wrote Melody Malone, the book that they're reading in this episode. And she says, well, I'll just have Amy write an afterword. So she had to have seen or been able to connect with Amy to get Amy to write the afterword.
Oh yeah, how did she do that again? She said it too.
It's the very end.
Because she's like, I have a book to write.
Exactly, which is the book that's in the episode.
But then, so obviously it had to have happened already because the book's been written.
Well, no, like she hasn't written it yet.
Like in that moment.
Yeah.
But like they read the book, like the book was already written to have all of this.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, cool, I'll have her. But like, so then her in that moment that we're seeing her, like, I have a book to write, she didn't know her parents were going to die.
No, because it hasn't happened yet, because her future self's going to write that book. And that book's going to go back in time.
Then how did it just seemed like she knew that they would end up, like, that would happen. Like, that them two would be together. Because she's like, yeah, go, yeah.
No, I think she was just like, she wants them to be together. And she had that hope. So she was like, take that chance.
But then why isn't she like crying? I mean, I know she's like, keeps it together, but it seems like this is the last time you're seeing your parents.
Because River knows, like that conversation, don't let the doctor see the damage. Also, again, you have to think of River's past here where she had to pretend for most of her relationship with Amy and Rory that she didn't know who they were, or like that they weren't her parents. And they had she had to deal with them not treating her treating her like a stranger or being mistrustful of her.
Right.
So like she's had to hide a lot of her feelings, emotions behind lock and key.
So I know their timelines are like backwards, kind of.
It's not linear though. That's important. It's not linear.
Because I know before she like saw when we found out that was the daughter, she was actually her daughter. We saw him and she's like, oh, why are you wearing that? But like when she first saw him, she was like, Rory. So like she knew that they okay.
So I don't think it's canon, but a lot of people think that was after she lost them.
Yeah. Definitely lost him. Okay. So then right now that we see her.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't know.
Yeah. She didn't know.
Because in the future, she writes a book.
Mm-hmm.
How does she have Amy write? Yeah.
Exactly.
Her future self, that's already happened. Do you know, Brady? Did you figure out how she wrote the afterward? Yeah.
Like, how did River connect with Amy?
Oh, because she has to. No, yeah. She said she was going to send it to Amy to get it published.
Right. So maybe like they didn't cross paths, but like they were able to correspond. I know that's the tricky thing with the time travel stuff. Because it's like.
Because how she sent into the past?
Well, River can bounce around time because she has that. Like, how was she in 1938? New York.
Okay.
Because she can travel with the time vortex manipulator.
So she writes the book, goes back to the 19 whatever, gives it to them.
Mm-hmm.
So she can see her parents again.
I don't know. I'm confused. Like if it's like for some reason like you cannot physically be because like paradox. I don't.
Because then wouldn't that be come back on her own timeline because she was already there?
I know so maybe like she was just able to send it to her through the mail.
That'd be my guess. It just sent it to her.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Okay.
Time travel is really, it's difficult.
I just thought the whole time like she already knew it was all happening.
No, she did not. It's just River really is she has to keep everything behind a wall, especially in front of the doctor.
Okay. So right here in her timeline, she said she was already pardoned.
Yes. So she's already technically killed the doctor.
She's already killed the doctor, gotten pardoned, so all the whole erase stuff, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then she doesn't want to travel with him now. She's like, no, it's two psychopaths. Can't be on here. But like, is that what? She loves it. Like, why wouldn't she travel with
him? So she can travel with him randomly, every now and then.
Right. Why is it always every now and then? Because she's like, you can't travel by yourself.
Yeah, don't be alone.
Don't be alone. Like, that's...
She also said one psychopath per TARDIS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because River is not human.
So?
I think River is not grounded enough herself to be a good baseline for the doctor.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Okay.
So they'd be way too chaotic all the time to be.
Okay.
Because she's impulsive and prone to hurting people and resorting to firearms and,
Yeah.
But I feel like the doctor needs like somebody who's morally good
Got you.
who doesn't have that.
Yeah. He's like, I would travel with you, but I can't because I love you. So I know you need to be grounded by somebody else to be you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Like, what else do you know?
His next companion? I don't think she's very grounded, in my
The
opinion.
Dalek.
Oswin.
Oswald, aka Clara? Because what's Clara from? We'll get there when we get there.
But anyway. Yeah, so River also having to stay strong. So Amy says goodbye, Rackety Man, which was beautiful. The doctor breaks down crying. Who has to look at the angel to make sure that the angel doesn't do any more damage? River. She just saw her mom and dad disappear in front of her eyes, and she has to keep it together because the doctor won't and can't.
And it's crazy that he don't love her like she loved him, bro. And that's crazy. Because, like, he do love her. But also, like, he just, like, I can't. It's the whole thing. I cannot wait to watch River's timeline in her order. Because I'm so confused. Like, I just feel like she just knows everything. Everything's already happened for her.
Yeah, it's going to get more confusing. Because it's not linear. And it is, yeah. But yeah. And then we have the doctor going back to find the last page and read it. And he has the little glasses on. And you have that Amy narration. I love that little monologue. Like, there's a little girl waiting in a garden. Tell her that she'll give hope to the greatest painter who ever lived and save a whale in outer space. And a man will wait 2,000 years for her. It's such a beautiful goodbye to these beloved characters. They did them such justice in this episode. They did a phenomenal job. I think this is the best finale, if you want to call it.
Exit.
Yeah, companion exit that we have had.
Yeah. Because like, they obviously, I feel like every companion is never going to have, like, a true, just good, happy ending, you know? So I feel like even though their bad thing was, like, getting sent to the past, so, like, their lives are kind of what they, like, put the foundation on, can't use that anymore. But then know that they can just do that again. Even though it's, like, not the same time period, yada, yada. But, like, they still have each other. They can still create the life they had there right here. Just, like, oof, in rough times. But either way, like...
But they'll just never be able to see their best friend ever again. Or their daughter. Or their family and friends from.
I know.
Yeah.
So, like, hopefully they'll still build, obviously, like, you know, but, like, build that again. But damn.
Yeah.
Because, like, what about her parents? Do they know?
At that point, like, we kind of
I'm going to say
lost in the plot.
They got a letter. They got a letter, too.
Probably, yeah.
Damn, that was so good. Oh, my God.
I know. Also, just, like, the tiniest little detail, but I love that even when we met River way back in the day, she had red painted nails, and Amy also always had painted nails. And I love that little connection.
Yeah.
I just love that. Because, like, I just think of it because, like, you saw their hands, like, you know, and they're both painted red. Like, I just think that's such a beautiful connection between the mother and daughter there.
And her little goodbye and, like, make sure I say goodbye to my daughter.
Yeah,
love
you
her.
Be a good girl. Yeah. What do you rate this episode?
Oh, my God.
I know what Brady's going to rate it.
Do you? What?
10 out of 10.
No.
Stop. 11 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10. Because I wasn't a huge fan of the Statue of Liberty, like the baby angels. I feel like the angels was the weakest part. And then, like, the weird, like, mafia boss felt really shoved
That was
in.
random.
You know what?
to
I don't
me.
even give a shit
Yeah.
about that.
But to take it down that much
That
for those,
much?
I was going to say 9.75. And I'm only doing the 0.25 because of the mafia, the Liberty, the little babies. Because I feel like they should have gotten Rory way faster than that. But anyways.
Okay, all right. I'll change my rating.
Yeah.
I'll change it to a 9.
This is a 10 out of 10 for Kelcie Weber.
Let the
10.
record reflect.
10. You're
10.
right. Because
10.
like, yeah, false, but like, look how much. 10.
10.
I will say, I love this episode.
No,
like,
fuck you,
I was
Brady.
bawling
No.
at the end.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I even cried on the podcast.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
I was tearing up earlier.
I am forced into a 10 out of 10 rating.
Thank you. Forced.
Bitch.
Literally.
So we have lost our companions
In like the best possible way.
in a way.
You know what I mean?
We have
I love
lost
this
them.
goodbye.
But the doctor's alone.
We still have the rest of the season.
We still have the rest of like 10 episodes of the season to go. Where do you think this is going?
Like, I don't want to watch the rest. What do you mean? 'Cause I know we have some bullshit about Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
I know we got the whole we erased all your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Clara Oswin did that. So that's going to come back up. How, why? Because maybe like, okay, you're erased. I'm like, oh, I'm the doctor. But it's like, who's Doctor Who? Tied in with that? I don't know. But like, what's the point? What's going on with that? We're always going to see him crash and fucking burn with grief and detachment from fucking humanity because he just lost like his actual, like, to me, the doctor, even with Rose, even everybody, these two, that was like actually his family.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's the love of my life with Rose.
Yeah.
But like, this is my family. Like, I had kids in the past, and like, okay, boom, that still
Like-
hurts, but I've distanced myself. But then now you're telling me I got my family, and then
Because like here's how I do it. Rose was the love of his life.
yeah,
Martha, sorry, I don't.
that was
She's not in
nothing.
there.
She's fun.
Donna, that's his best friend.
Yes,
Donna's his best friend.
yes,
Amy and Rory, that's family.
yes,
That's family.
yes.
Sorry, Martha. I feel so bad, but like also like.
But like, you were just like you were a friend.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You're a good friend.
We can't all be like, you know what I mean?
Super special. So yeah,
Oh my god, he's gonna crash and burn.
crash and burn. We have a Christmas episode next. Which is a little weird.
Are we just
like
watching
we said.
that one?
No, we're watching that, and then the next episode of the season 2. And you'll see why when you watch them.
Okay.
So, any last thoughts,
It's
comments,
like-
concerns?
Doctor's gonna fall off now for me. How do we go up from here? Genuinely, what's gonna really bring me up from this? I guess River. We still got River. All right,
Yeah.
that's gonna drive it. What?
Okay. Look.
Was this the heaviest river that we're gonna get here? Of like with this justice, like, you know what I mean?
I bite my thumb at the. I'm eating Romeo and Juliet right now. Do you bite your thumb at me, sir? No, but I do bite my thumb. Sorry. So, yeah, that was the heaviest river season. But she still pops up here and there. And that's all I'll say about that.
So like, this is her doctor.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah.
So, I mean, look, you all know my thoughts. We know that Clara's coming up. We know she's the next companion. As much as I don't love Clara, some of the episode storylines are really good. And then coming up soon, we do have the 50th anniversary episode. which is phenomenal. It is so good. I cannot wait for you to see it.
Somehow it's gonna piss me off.
It will. But also, there's that one thing. If you know, you know. And if you know me, you know. You know? Fuck you. I love seeing that. And my little comment, like, I'm so excited. So we have that coming up that I'm super excited about. So keep that in your head.
This season?
It's like kind of like it's its own thing.
Okay.
But coming up after the season, pretty much.
Okay.
So really good. Or is it? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we'll be watching the next 2 episodes. You can follow us on our Instagram at the.tbr.podcast. If you get lost and you don't know what episodes we're watching, we have it all there. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Bye.